Mm.
Okay. Medical places. You know what is a hospital. You know what is emergency room. You know what is intensive care unit. And you also know what is a pharmacy. Okay. So those are the main important points. Um, Medical feelings. So these are referring to the feelings of the patients. So of course we are talking about the pain, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm having a pain on this part of my body. There you go. Or we can also say similarly, hurt, hurt.
Hurt.
So it's similar to pain.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just go ahead and provide this one. And there you go. Hmm. So what about, let's try to talk about medical treatments.
Mm.
Okay, we have prescription. So this is prescription. What do you know about prescription?
Liquid cushion.
Prescription.
Sorry, I don't know.
Okay, so it is assigned. Please check your chat box. Can you see that part?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Oh, okay, sorry. Can you check the chat box? The chat. I am typing some message.
Yeah, it just.
Can you? Yes. Can you see it now?
I didn't see. I can see it. Um, I'm sorry that because I didn't prepare for. Okay, okay, okay. Medical treatment is
Mm-hmm.
that a piece of paper from doctor telling you in a pharmacy what person provide for treatment short, short,
Shots.
short,
Shots.
short,
Mm-hmm.
just medicine or vaccine,
Vaccine. We say vaccine.
vaccine,
We say vaccine. Vac.
vaccine, vaccine,
Okay. There you go. Vaccines.
vaccine,
Mm-hmm.
cast you wear if you have broken bone,
Mm-hmm.
it allow the bone to set.
Mm-hmm.
Cast, okay,
Cast.
new word, yeah. Diagnosis,
Mm-hmm.
diagnosis,
Diagnosis.
diagnosis,
Diag as in goat.
diag,
Diag. No.
yeah, diagnosis,
Okay. Let's say it one more time. Diagnosis.
diagnosis,
Diagnosis.
diagnosis,
Okay. There you go.
diagnosis.
Mm-hmm.
The doctor determination regarding your medical state, medical conditions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay. So medical state or medical condition.
medical state, medical conditions,
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that will be diagnosis.
diagnosis,
Mm-hmm. There you
diagnosis.
go. Um, so we have some, I mean, these are some common medical conditions. We have, basically, we have headache,
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 headache.
headache,
Okay, let's say it
head,
one more time. Headache.
headache,
Okay, so
head.
let me just, yes, let's practice it again. So let me just go ahead and type our pronunciation. So we say headache.
Headache, headache,
Very good.
headache,
Okay.
headache,
Mm-hmm.
headache,
Mm-hmm.
headache,
Headache.
headache,
Okay. So it's K. K as in kangaroo. Headache.
Headache.
Okay, very good.
Headache.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Next would be stomach ache.
Stomach ache.
Stomach ache.
Stomach ache.
Okay. Mm, next one would be flu.
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 Mm-hmm.
Flu. Flu.
Mm-hmm. Right. We have sore throat.
Sore throat.
Sore. Sore.
Sore throat.
Throat. Throat.
Sore.
Throat.
Sore. Sore.
Sore. Throat.
Sore throat.
Okay, very good. It is a pain in this one, in the throat.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one would be bone fracture.
Bone fracture.
Bone fracture.
Bone fracture.
Okay. That is it. Next one, disease.
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 And we have illness.
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 Okay. All right. So, for example, let us have some sentences.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the patient the patient is having a headache.
The patient is having headache.
A headache.
Had a headache.
Okay. The patient is having a headache.
The patient is having a headache.
Okay. What else? We can also say the patient is having a stomach ache. There you go.
The patient is having traumatic
A stomach ache.
stomach ache.
Okay.
Okay. The
The
patient
patient
is
is
having a,
a
a stomach ache.
okay, stomach ache.
Stomach ache.
Okay, very good. Next, we say the patient
Patient
is
is having a flu.
flu. Okay,
Flu.
very good. Okay.
The
Next,
patient is having sore throat.
okay. So we have to be very, very careful with the word patient. Patient.
Patient.
Okay.
Patient.
The patient is having a sore throat.
The patient is having a sore throat.
Okay, very good. Hmm. Next one. We can say the patient has a fractured bone. Fractured bone.
The patient
Okay, the
has
patient has a fractured bone.
the patient has a fractured bone.
Okay, so fractured bone may be in the parts of the body, right? So maybe we can say, oh, the patient has a fractured bone in his arm. There you go. Or in his leg. Okay.
Okay, fractured bone.
hmm Fractured bone.
Fractured
Okay.
bone.
hmm Right. Mm, how about, let's say, the patient is having a disease.
The patient is having a disease.
Okay, disease. Okay.
Disease.
Next one. The patient is having an illness.
The patient is having an illness.
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 Okay. All right. So let's try to think of another way. Let us say the patient. We can also use he or she.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can just use in general the patient. Okay.
Okay.
The patient feels, um, how to say this? The patient is, oh, we'll try to use another